Hi Sag, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your general monthly tarot reading for the month of April 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. And I do want to take this moment to thank you in advance for liking this video, leaving me a comment and subscribing to this lovely channel if you haven't already. Now when subscribing, don't forget that little notification bell, okay? And when meditating on your beautiful Sagittarius energy for the month, the message that came through was realizing what's truly important. Realizing what's truly important. Interesting. So let's begin. We're going to start by pulling a couple messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Bear with me. And keep in mind, general monthly reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So take what resonates, leave a dozen for somebody else, and check out your other chart placements for more messages. Alrighty? So what do we have to begin this monthly read for our lovely Sagittariuses for April 2021? Thank you, Spirit. I'm loving your energy, by the way. Loving it. The best out of all 3 fire signs for the month. Shh, don't tell them. Okay, we have 3. So we're beginning with Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. So it's a month, my friend, where you're reminded by Spirit in the universe to step back, to see the bigger picture, that at times you focus on details, you focus on getting this done, that done quicker, faster, more, you know what I'm saying? And so it's a month where Spirit needs you to step back, look at things from a larger perspective, seeing that things are working out, that you will accomplish everything, even if you don't stress over all the details 24/7. Very interesting. And so I'm being drawn back to the overall message already, and what they're saying is part of you needing to step back and see the bigger picture of your situation, of things in general, is to help you adjust your perspective to see what's truly important. There's a feeling that when you're focused too much on details or stressing over little things that potentially could be irrelevant, you tend to overlook what's truly important. You tend to get a bit out of touch with the importance of certain things in your life, okay? Quite a hefty start. And we're moving on to Wolf Spirit. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So it's a month, my friend, where your past will be highlighted just slightly. All right, Spirit doesn't want you to get back to that old habit of revisiting the past too much. But there's a feeling that they need to remind you of all you've been through, to sort of remind you how strong you are, to remind you that your wisdom that you've gained over the years from all that life has put you through is going to come in handy. It's going to help you make your way through certain difficult situations in the future, but more, they want you to use what you've been through to your advantage, all right, to benefit your future. Turning that old habit of yours that you, I feel like, have made so much progress with recently, and utilizing it to once again benefit your future, turning it into a positive. Interesting. And we're moving on to Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. So it might feel like you're in between stages of your life, chapters of your life. It might feel like you're in the midst of closing the door to this previous chapter, or this could be speaking upon simply one area of your life. You could have left a job or parted ways with a job, and now you're in between one job and the next. Or it could be same thing with a relationship. However it pertains to you, they're saying to embrace this in-between stage. There's more to be learned, to be gained within this time period than you seem to want to realize or grasp. There's lessons to be learned at the very, very least. Okay? And so we're moving right along. We're going to pull 6 tarot cards, a simple 6-card spread, if you will, for the month. For our lovely Sages to continue this monthly read for April. Ooh, that one did a flip. Keep them coming for Sagittarius. Bear with me. We got them all. That was quite easy. And with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, my friend, there's a feeling that you not only need to or are working on balancing things out for yourself in your life, but there's a feeling that you're ready to charge after what you deserve, to go after your own goals, your own dreams. For some of you, it's you wanting to charge after a more peaceful life, one that's less dramatic, one that has less chaos around you. Understandable. So we're beginning the month in this spread with the 10 of Wands. So you begin the month, my friend, and things are feeling a bit dry, a bit bland, colorless. You begin the month just feeling very negative, or just, I want to say disappointed with life, with how things are unraveling, with certain, with how certain relationships are progressing, I want to say. But being side by side with this giraffe spirit, see the big picture, remember? This is the part of the month where it begins and you're not starting off on the right note, all right? Something may have happened in March that leaves you feeling this way. But either way, what they're saying is you need to step back. You need to look at your situation a bit differently. You are viewing it in this way where it's like this colorless situation where you're trucking along and things are just going to get heavier and heavier and worse. And it's like, well, if you think that, then yeah, that's how it's going to proceed. That's how things are going to proceed. But the point of this moment is for you to step back once again, see things differently, allowing yourself to realize that there's more color in your life, there's more to be grateful for than you feel at times, right? Your life will improve. Whatever's stressing you out at this time will improve. You have to have faith. You have to believe. At times, it's like Spirit and the universe tries to help you with certain progress and certain movements towards a more colorful, more fulfilled life, and then your mindset or your habits kind of get in the way. So it's just something to be aware of, okay? Something to continuously work on. It's like, again, a lot of those burdens are mental. But we're moving on to the second card. We have the Nine of Wands. So you make your way to the middle of the first half of the month, and you're feeling burnt out. This is the Wounded Warrior card. Feeling like life has just thrown you up and down and left and right. And it's like, okay, yeah, Spirit gets it. They've been there with you, side by side, or right by your side, experiencing this with you. But it was purposeful, all right? You never would have initiated the removal of certain old habits or ways of viewing your situation if you didn't go through all of this, all right? You wouldn't have learned certain things. You wouldn't have grown as much as you have, become as strong as you are these days if you didn't go through certain things in the past. And it's this point in the month, the first two parts where you realize this, you truly sort of grasp it, right? I'm hearing, damn, I'm one strong individual, I'm one strong being. You should be giving yourself more credit at the end of the day, my friend. You've been through a lot and you have overcome it all. But we're moving on to the Queen of Wands. And the reason I said that is you're going to be feeling maybe a little bit emotional at that point, but they just need you to trust your intuition, all right? So Queen of Wands. So you make your way to wrap up the first half of the month and you're feeling much better. Or feeling a lot better, I should say. Feeling more passionate, more content. Something happens between between that Nine of Wands part of the month and the Queen of Wands. So let's clarify. What do we have for this Queen of Wands to clarify for Sag? One more. Okay, my friend, perfect. So we got the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, and Five of Pentacles. Wow. Just wow. Five of Cups speaking upon your old habit, my friend, of focusing on the past too much, letting that go. Four of Pentacles, trying to control things too much, letting that go. Four of Cups, trusting the intuition once again, letting go of things that pop back up from the past, letting them go. And the Five of Pentacles, letting go of feeling left out or feeling like you don't have enough, letting it go. And doing that takes you out of this Knight of Wands mindset and way of viewing things, way of being. And with the Judgment card, it allows you to sort of release all of that. It allows you to feel a lot lighter, a lot fresher. And look where you end up, my friend. The Queen of Wands, feeling happier, more content, passionate. Right? That fire within you starts to come back. You seem to forget you're a fire sign. And I'm hearing, yeah, let's do this. It literally turns things around for you. Your perspective, your view, you just feel 10 times better. Beautiful. Moving on to the Knight of Cups. So I'm being told this is your energy, my friend, male or female. You make your way to start the second half of the month and you're feeling more creative, more passionate once again, ready to start anew, or at least make the best out of what's to come. Being aligned with the Ten of Wands, they're saying in this moment, you're going to, without meaning to reflect, think back to why have things felt so dull recently? Why have things felt so colorless? Why have things been so struggle-filled recently? Utilizing your intuition, your wisdom, once again, everything you've learned along the way, pay attention to the conclusions you come to at this point to start the second half. Pay attention to where your mind drifts. There's something to be learned. And I don't usually get drawn to this part of the card, the roses. And they're saying this is the point of the month where you need to remember to stop and smell the roses, to enjoy life. You know, part of you remembering that your life isn't lacking color altogether is giving yourself the moment to stop and enjoy things, to smell the roses, to remember what's truly important, right? Going back to the overall message. Remembering who you truly are at the end of the day. Being side by side with this wolf spirit, but turning knowledge into wisdom, it's exactly what you're doing at this point. Utilizing what you've been through to sort of view things in a different way, to remember who you truly are, who you're becoming, to strive for all that you desire in this lifetime, and realizing at the end of the day that this lack of color, this blah kind of life, not what you're meant to live, right? It's not the lifestyle that you were put on this earth to go through. Moving right along, we have the High Priestess. So you make your way to the middle of the second half of the month, my friend, and you are feeling quite intuitive, very spiritually connected. Your intuition is on fire, is what I feel. Your intuition will guide you. Keep that in mind. It's at this point in the month where you'll be feeling so peaceful, so content, sort of allowing for yourself to trust once again how things are meant to unravel, right? And with the Nine of Wands being aligned with it, you can see exactly in this, the way they're aligned, the way they're laid out. You're thinking back to feeling like a wounded warrior, thinking back to, once again, how did this all come to be? How did I come to feel so wounded, so burnt out? You know, instilling boundaries within other relationship situations, but also with yourself. Remembering that at the end of the day, you don't allow yourself to stop when need be, right? Or at least most of the time. And so maybe at times it's to avoid certain issues or difficulties in your life, but they don't go away, do they? So at the end of the day, it's a part of the month where you are growing, you're learning, you're reflecting in a positive light. Wow. Wow, I just got a little emotional, excuse me. We're moving on to the last and final card. We have the Temperance. So you make your way to wrap up the month, my friend, and you're reminded that Spirit in the universe is prepping you to spread those wings to fly towards what you deserve. That you are reminding yourself this month that there is still some healing to do, that you still have some work to do on yourself, so you can take advantage of all that's ahead, even if, once again, it's just a more peaceful lifestyle. But you're also reminded to have patience at this point as to how things are meant to unravel, where things are heading, and patience with yourself, most importantly. As you grow, you evolve, and you work on old habits. It's not going to happen overnight, my friend. Nobody expects it to. With the Queen of Wands, being aligned with it, they're saying have patience with yourself once again as you try to get back to this more passionate, excited individual that people once knew, or you once knew, right? And it's not about going back to an old way of being. It's about sort of remembering who you truly are and who you're becoming, who you're evolving to be, right? Remembering once again who and what is truly important in your life moving forward and not forgetting. Let's wrap up this beautiful reading by pulling a message or two from the Starseeds Oracle deck. What do we have to wrap up this reading for, Sag? Thank you, Spirit. Truth. See your light, know your power, have the courage to walk your truth. Speaking upon truths in other situations that you may learn about or discover this month, but truths about yourself, my friend. Truths about your own habits. Keep that in mind. In advancement, a strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. It's this feeling that Spirit in the universe is helping you, is pushing you, is guiding you to go forward towards bigger and better things, towards more of what you deserve, right? And so allowing those nudges, those pushes to motivate you, to uplift you, to once again remind you of what's truly important at the end of the day, all right? So Sag, I hope this reading was truly helpful. Don't forget to like this video, leave me a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I hope you have the most amazing month, and I'll see you next time. Bye.